Good evening, you're watching news that deserve your attention with Navya Singh. Let's take a quick look at the headlines today. Police in Uttar Pradesh's Prayagraj has asked the district magistrate to impose a ban on the use of loudspeakers between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. after the Allahabad University Vice-Chancellor filed a complaint seeking restrictions on the use of loudspeakers early in the morning. The ban includes the use of all loudspeakers and public address systems at public places. The University Vice-Chancellor, Sangeeta Srivastav, alleged that she is forced to wake up too early every day as the azan is recited on a loudspeaker. Following her complaint, the Inspector General of Police Prayagraj said that the officials must implement orders of the Supreme Court and the Allahabad High Court. In January 2020, the Allahabad High Court had ruled that no religion promotes the use of loudspeaker for worship. In another major news, the Supreme Court in a strict order on 18th of March ruled that courts should not suggest any steps towards compromise such as marriage between accused and complainant in a case of sexual assault. The top court issued the order while scrapping the July 2020 order of the Madhya Pradesh High Court that released a man accused of sexual assault on the condition that he would get a rakhi tied by the complainant. The court said that the act perpetrated on the survivor constitutes an offence in the law and cannot be remedied by way of an apology, tying a rakhi or presenting a gift to the survivor. The Supreme Court has also called for sensitization of judges and lawyers and suggested a module on gender sensitization to be included as part of the foundational training of every judge. The Jharkhand government has decided to constitute district-level committees to tackle rising cases of mob lynching in the state. Jharkhand, the state which has been in the limelight after a 24-year-old Tabrez Ansari was lynched to death, has decided to strictly act against mob lynching in the state. Early this month, a 27-year-old Mubarak Khan was allegedly beaten to death on suspicion of bike theft. In another instance, in the same month, at least 40 daily wage labourers had thrashed a man identified as Sachin Kumar Verma on suspicion of vehicle theft in Ranchi. In 2018, the Supreme Court had directed states to constitute a committee and appoint a nodal officer to look into the instances of mob lynching. A US-based research center has said that the number of Indians in the middle class or those earning between $10 to $20 a day shrunk by about 32 million during the pandemic in 2020. A year into the pandemic, the numbers of those in the middle class has shrunk to 66 million, down from a pre-pandemic estimate of 99 million. The report also mentions that India is estimated to have seen a greater decrease in the middle class and a much sharper rise in poverty than China in the COVID-19 lockdown. Shifting focus to coronavirus, India on Friday recorded more than 30,000 fresh COVID cases for the second consecutive day. Several states have been reporting a higher number of COVID-19 cases for the past few days. Maharashtra, the state that added over 25,000 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours, has announced fresh restrictions to curb the spread of the deadly virus. Amid rising COVID cases, theatres, private offices in the state have been asked to operate at half capacity till 31st of March. Meanwhile, Punjab government has ordered schools and colleges to be closed till 31st of March in the view of rising COVID cases. That's all for today, and I'll be back with some more important news tomorrow. Thanks for watching.